Amrut joins me here. Amrut, thanks. Good to see you. Amrut is a dog psychologist. He's done extensive work towards the community. I'd like to ask you, Amrut, the Supreme Court has now agreed to hear this matter yet again. They're willing to reconsider the order that they first initially passed, but that doesn't mean that they stop building shelters. That direction has gone out, so shelters are now going to be built in a fast-track manner. 5,000 dogs are going to be moved to shelters within 8 weeks' time. But the larger repercussions will be heard maybe tomorrow. So they will take a decision tomorrow as to exactly how to move forward with this issue. Why don't you tell us if this is a scientific method that the Supreme Court has adopted? My only limited point here is that the menace is in your face. Anyone I speak to, including myself, I fear stepping out of my own home because of dogs. I can't even take a walk in my locality. I know of every single person in my neighborhood who has the same claim. They all have pets. They all love dogs. But street dogs are a menace. So how do you tackle this?
See, primarily street dogs have been a part of the ecosystem in any society, especially metro cities, could be Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad, wherever. One, moving them out of the city or sanitizing the city from stray dogs, it is not going to put a full stop to the problem. In fact, it would increase. What needs to be done is consider packs, identify the pack leader, then rectify the pack leader's behavior, or see what has to be done with the pack leader, because now what is happening, taking these stray dogs away from the ecosystem is going to increase the rats, rodents in the society, and a lot more problems that would arise from the dogs we would have from the rats and rodents. Point number one, infectious diseases, zoonotic diseases, lot more. One. Second, I do understand that people are scared of stray dogs and their attacks. We do understand that we can be attacked at any moment. Now, so the only thing that could be done is animal birth control. Second, if you want to rehabilitate, or if you want to rework on the behavior, or think of what has to be done, it should be the pack leader. See, dogs are pack animals. Being a PhD, or the only PhD or canine behavior and training, Dr. Amrut, I would vouch for it that it is not all the followers in the pack. It is the pack leader who has to be addressed, whose behavior has to be addressed. One. What would happen if this continues with the same law? See, once the dogs who are vaccinated already, who have undergone ABC, a percentage of them have undergone ABC, we move them out of the city. It is not that the city is going to be very clean and clear. We would get dogs from outside the city who are going to move in. Point number one. You will not be able to stop it no matter what, whichever government, whichever court would suggest anything, you will not be able to keep a vacuum there. The vacuum will be covered by stray dogs who are moving across from different places. Point number one. Point number two, these dogs may not be vaccinated, may not have the animal birth control program done to them, may not be neutered or sterilized. Point number two. Third, the dogs who are going to walk in, they don't know how to behave in this particular scenario, because the present dogs that you think that they're a threat for you, they have been there as Charles Darwin's theory, the survival of the fittest, for several generations. So they are way. If you think this is a problem, the one you would get in moving these dogs out is going to be a disaster. It's not going to be a problem. Point number one. And you will not be able to move all the dogs because the pack leaders are the smart ones, not identified, will not get caught. The followers are the ones who will be caught, and they would be put into a shelter. Out of 5,000 or 5 lakh or 50 lakh dogs, the 5-10% of the pack leaders who are going to remain in the society, they will turn into a man-eater very soon. It has taken thousands of years to make a wolf into a dog by mankind, but then it's not going to take much years, probably even in months, to move the dog into a wolf, because the ones who are not available, not getting caught by these people, they are the smartest, they are the aggressive, they are the best, they are the survival of the fittest among all of them. They are not going to come out in day, they are not going to get caught. They are the ones who are going to reproduce and give more generation to these dogs who are going to be deadly. Today we have attacks, we have chases, we'll have deaths in future. We may have deaths recorded, few in number, but we're going to have more if we move out the dogs. What needs to be done is look at the king, look at the emperor, because it's
so you literally
like
have to deploy detectives then. It sounds like human behavior to me. You got to have detectives to find these pack leaders.
No, it is very
Not
easy to find a
required. It
pack
is
leader.
very simple. When anybody in a
Right,
bakery is
second,
feeding a dog few food or dog feeding centers, wherever dogs are being fed off, there'll be one of this old dog, probably most of the time it's an old dog, who's going to slowly walk in, and the moment this dog walks in, the other dog stops eating food and gives way for him. Or the dog, when there is a female dog, a stray dog on heat, and there are 10 dogs following them, there'll be one dog who would be the one who's able to block, and that one particular dog where the female lifts her tails and gives the way to. They are the pack leaders. Or even easier, when there is a new vehicle, when there is a new person who walks into your territory, and in your locality, there's one dog who tells Akraman. In the olden movies, we used to see it's like, wow, 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 and stop. And then you have 10, 15 dogs coming from nowhere. They are the pack leaders, and this has to be identified. Education is the only solution. Educate public, educate pet owners, educate dog lovers,
Okay,
and
so while we hear you, Karnataka MLC has said 2,500 dogs were killed in Chikmagaluru. I'm not too sure if this is even legal. Authorities there taking a decision like this unilaterally. He's admitted to it. I would assume this is nothing less, nothing short of criminal. Amrut?
Absolutely. I have not heard of this being a part of Karnataka. But then, yes, if what he's telling is true, then killing dogs is not going to help. And if that many dogs were actually killed, whether it was legal or illegal, then today Chikmagaluru would have faced way more death in humans compared to the dogs that had happened. So I don't conflict his words, but what I do see is that scientifically being a doctorate in canine behavior and training, killing these dogs, moving these dogs into a confinement area or relocating them, none of this is going to be a permanent solution. It's going to bring in more disaster. The best and the only suggestion that we could do is educate people to figure out who the pack leader is. Yes, it's not rocket science. Like I said, it is the dog who barks first in your area. It's the dog who gets the meal first. It's the dog who's respected by the other dogs. It's the dog who sleeps on the top. As in, if there's a pile of sand, the dog who's sleeping on the top of the pile of sand or on the compound, they turn out to be the pack leaders. They're the ones who get their mate. Identify them, get back to your corporations and do let them know, or NGOs, and do let them know. This is the menace maker. He's the powerhouse there. If he's not being targeted, getting to the locals, getting to these dogs who are going to be docile, they're wagging their tail, they're comfortable to be with us, and troubling them, putting them anywhere is going to increase the trouble, not going to decrease for sure.